Information? I do not own this picture. I will leave a link where you can find it and you can do what you want with it. Now, let's get on with the video. And in this video, I will probably leave some videos from TikTok that I'm gonna get from some other videos. Hope you guys enjoy this special video. Hello everyone, Blue Mask here. And today we are gonna not continue, I am so sorry. We're starting a new short story. Deku Ash Yushiro. Now, in this one, Yushiro has lived for around thousands of years, or hundreds of years now. Izuku or Yushiro changed his identity from Yushiro to another man that painted pictures, abandoning him because of some hundred of years, making him die of sorts, but Deku survived. Or Yushiro. Yushiro changed his identity to Izuku Midoriya. Inko Midoriya, Izuku's friend that actually knows that he's a demon. Ingo took him in. Hisashi didn't know about, well, Yushiro. He was told that Inko found this boy alone and she took him in. Hisashi was fine with it and he lives abroad, but comes home every summer. Deku has been in the family for over 2 years. Getting to know Bakugo as a brat. Yes, he did bully some kids, but Izuku kind of stopped it. Now, in this Yushiro, aka Izuku Midoriya, gave himself super strength because of his demon powers. He's stronger than normal humans and probably stronger than All Might. Yes, Mirio is getting one for all, but Izuku is kind of over All Might in strength. So he's a powerful strength quirk. All Might never met Yushiro in the past at the Sludge Villain. The Sludge Villain did happen, he did meet All Might, but he didn't care. He knocked the villain out, put it in a bottle when All Might arrived. Izuku gave him the villain and Izuku left. That's the only interaction they had at that point. Now, the moments I want to focusing on is the USJ attack in a moment, and there's storms. There's storms in UA, by the way. So they all have lived together in a few weeks. And his Yushiro, aka Suku, will explain it at the dorms. There's only 2 scenes in this short story. Now, at the USJ attack, Izuku or Yushiro got out of the water with Frobby and Mineta, or Sue and Mineta. Izuku does call Suyu Sue, because he's not an idiot. And yes, he does have purple eyes, and that's his UA uniform. He requested it, and you could kind of made your own uniform. Izuku likes this kind of clothing, so he made it. Now, Izuku saw Aizawa on the floor beaten by the Nomu. Izuku didn't take reaction immediately, but when Shigaraki tried to attack Tsuyu, Izuku punched after Shigaraki and hitting the Nomu, still knocking, but this time in the original canon the Nomu didn't get knocked back, but in this one, Isugu knocked it back hard. He turned to Tsuyu and Mineta. Mineta, Tsuyu, get Aizawa out of here. Go, now.
Ribbit, what about you?
I'm gonna be fine. Please, go.
Alright.
Please, don't die. I'll be fine. Just go. Sorry. Just moving where I am right now. Tsuyu and Mineta took Aizawa away, making Isugu the only one in the battle. Isugu fought the Nomu bravely. How much he can do, how much he can reveal about himself, being, well, maybe 500-year-old guy? Wait, Yushiro was... when the series happened in Demon Slayer, wasn't it after the World War? Or before the World War One? I don't know. Maybe Yushiro is thousand-year old or just 100. Now, Isugu kept fighting with the Nomu until All Might arrived. And that was a big mistake on All Might's fault. Isugu got distracted for one moment. Isugu never saw it coming. Well, he saw it but couldn't, well, defend himself before he got punished harder. Isugu was flung, well, what there was of him, to the stairwell. Most of the students, no, all of the students was there. Isugu distracted the Nomu, and all Bakugo tried to help, but Isugu told him to go up. Todoroki, go up. Yes, sorry. Isugu told Bakugo to go to the stairwell and go up. Todoroki the same, and the other student as well, making him the only one that's downstairs fighting the Nomu. When All Might arrived, that was a terrible move on All Might's fault. When the students hear the bang behind them, and a second bang after that, they all looked, seeing Deku's lower half. And yes, this is also Deku's costume, because Deku didn't fucking care what he looks like. Deku lower part fell to the floor. Everyone was horrified what they saw. Isugu was dead. But I think All Might was surprised about this. He saw Isugu's body fell down, and he saw one of his students that he killed by accident. It was not his fault. It was not his intention, but the Nomu struck before Isugu could react. Now, after this point, everything happened. The Nomu fought All Might, but after fighting with Isugu, he hit some points that stopped some of the points from him to defeat the Nomu pretty easily. He went for, was it 400 punches? To 100 punches. to defeat the Nomu, and actually hitting on the head and killing him. All Might was standing there still numbed, but couldn't move.
No! Cheater! You cheated!
Shigaraki ran forward. Every student was watching, never seeing what's going on behind them. But when Shigaraki tried to attack All Might and he tried to defend him, one person arrived that was shocking. Izuku was there. Not dead, not at all. Upper half is there, no lower half. Izuku kicked Shigaraki away, and Kirigiri reacted, taking Shigaraki away, seeing that this is no point, they have lost. And if you're wondering how some students got away, aka Momo and Jiro, Bakugo helped them. When the villains left, All Might turned to Izuku, but that looked like Izuku, but he's different. He looked like Yushiro. Actually, Yushiro. Wait, let me just get a picture. Give me a minute. Alright, All Might sees this. The students didn't get a good look, but they know that's Izuku. They look behind them. By the way, the students looked behind them. Izuku's body was gone. No legs, but there's still blood. Yo, Midoriya! How are you? I will explain later. Come on, we gotta tend to Mr. Aizawa. Wait, how do you... You look this... I said I will explain it later. In front of the class at the dorms. For now, keep this a secret. By the way, because Izuku can't go in the sun, he's always having an umbrella. He said he had a syndrome where he cannot be in the sun or you get fucking painful for him. So he's always getting an umbrella or some clothes over him. Izuku walked up with All Might, still asking the question that Izuku's just saying, just wait, I will answer it. He went up to the class, and the class was shocked. Izuku is different, but they know that's Izuku because of his costume, and the uniform is fine. By the way, if you haven't seen the fucking things demons can do, they can regen their fucking clothes, and I'm not even kidding. Wait a minute. Demons... Do demons regenerate their clothes? Yeah, I think they do. Or did you just getting new clothes? Because... Do they actually get new costumes or new clothes to hide them? Or they do generate their clothes? Let's just say demons, when they're attached to a clothes, when they get hurt, the clothes regenerate with them, because they're part of the body and it kind of heals with them. The students were shocked as well, when they saw Izuku fine and different. Like I said to All Might, I will answer you. when I can. Principal Nezu knows about this. Yes, Principal Nezu knows about this because flashback, when Principal Nezu was in, well, the testing chambers a few years ago, Isuku encountered him. If you're asking, it's 10 years ago. Or was Principal Nezu the principal as All Might was a student? Let's say he was. Principal Nezu is quite old and has a long lifespan. And Isuku encountered him, rescuing the things that was in this test thing. When Principal Nezu saw Isuku again, he recognized Isuku by, well, his eyes and how his hairs look. White, green, and black. White, lighter green, and black. He immediately recognized him, and because of the clothes, is similar. And yes, Isuku did look like there. He changed his outfit beforehand. Well, how he looks like. He can do that. It's been thousands of years. I think he gonna change his face. Or his body. And when All Might... By the way, we're back from the flashback. Back to Class 1A. When All Might tried to ask a question again, Isugu gave him the angry face and said, I said I will explain it later, for God's sake! Everyone was shocked by that reaction. Isugu was not the same Isugu they know. Now, when the teachers arrived, they were shocked that Isugu looked different, but didn't recognize Isugu at first. But Principal Nezu told them to not say a single word about Isugu. Not to the public, not to the families or friends, except Class 1A. And yeah, a few hours later, Isugu was in the dorms with Class 1A, or some few days later, Isugu was taken back to Inko. In these days, Class 1A was shocked about the revelation, and after those few days, Aizawa got recovered to walk to the dorms, where he will explain, well, Isugu, well, if you know. And when Isugu arrived with Inko, well, he started explaining what happens over the hundreds of years. Well, the years with Inko, his friend. And let me explain what's happening. By the way, there will become some videos that maybe someone will make an appearance, or kind of have an influence on this world. I just wanted to do something that kind of interested me. I wanted to do for a while, and this kind of, well, wanted to do. Deku does know about my existence. I have talked to him before. He's the only fucking demon alive, for God's sake. And also, I wanted some friends in that universe. Don't blame me, please. Alright, let's start. When Isugu arrived with Inko, every teacher's Class 1A, All Might, and even ever, because he got to know as well, the hero organization doesn't have to know because fuck them, they're terrible. And when Isugu arrived to Inko, Hisashi is overseas, by the way. He is not getting informed by this. he's still gonna tell a lie. And when Izuku's secret is going out to him, I'm not gonna cover it because I don't fucking care. Izuku arrived to the dorms and the teacher, Endeavor, and All Might asked him question about his appearance now. Izuku does look like this. He's still in his regular first form. White, light green hair, black hair. Well, the second picture to the right. No, left. It was left. Not right, left. When Izuku, said something, Nezu quieted down the teacher, students, Class 1A and Endeavor and All Might, Nezu started explaining. You see, young, motherfucker, give me a minute. Yushiro. It's Yushiro. Now, when Principal Nezu said, well, young, or Mr. Yushiro, as his name is, Yushiro, not Midoriya. But All Might speaks up. But he's young. He's 16. Nope, he's 15. No, I'm not. I'm actually 100 years old. I'm older than actually quirks themselves. What? That can't be possible. It's Endeavor. I don't know how to make his voice. Quirks are 200 years old now. Yes. It's been maybe 1,000 years since I was born, maybe. I can't remember. It's been too long. My name is Yushiro. I am a demon. Hundreds of years ago. Wait, Yushiro? Momo speaks up. You mean the legend Yushiro? A demon that helped demon slayers defeat the king of demons on Earth, right? Yes. I changed my name long ago to another man. And now I am called Yusuke Midoriya, the son of Inko Midoriya. But that doesn't make sense. How? Wait, how are you the... All Might. Inko is my friend. She knows about my demon because I saved her once. Well, multiple times from people that wasn't nice. I told Inko so long ago what I am, and she accepted me. She didn't care if I was the demon or not. When she grew older, I didn't, so after some few years, I asked her to be my pretend mother, so I could get a new identity. The report says I was adopted around 2 years ago. At that point, she was already married to Isashi Midoriya. I changed my name to Yusuke Midoriya to hide my identity, making the hair of my hair lighter, my hair bushier, my face more how I looked before. But I still keep my traits. That's why the Yusuke Midoriya you got to meet, isn't the real personality of me. But why? Why not? I have to do something, right? Wait. Momo, Uraraka speaks up. because she knows about the story as well. But that makes sense why you have an umbrella all the time outside. Yes. You cannot handle the sun. In the stories, long ago, demons could not be in the sun or they die. They could be killed by a special Nichiren blade. Yes, as well. I have all the Nichiris, well, the last of them, with me. I have kept them hidden where we live now. By the way, they live in Yushiro's house. Hishashi's Midoriya has a lot of cash. He's the richest man, but keeps a secret about it. Only the government, well, only the president have to know. Every time a president goes out of office, they hypnotize him to forget about Isuku. Well, no, they don't. They don't hypnotize. The president does know, but they're keeping a close eye on the people, the new president and the old one. They have to help the president as well with Isuku's secret. Only the Japanese government knows, nobody else knows. So a select few people knows about his identity, but a handful does now. And yes, only the president knows, not the president's helpers, only the presidents know. Or what president Japanese government has, I don't fucking know. So, All Might asked a question. So, you know Principal Nezu beforehand? Yes, I am the one that rescued him so long ago. You did? Yes, I did. He was getting experimented on, and I rescued him. And all the other animals. Even Bloodhound. But Bloodhound was a child. Principal Nezu, I don't know about his story. His file was destroyed. Well, I destroyed it for him. He didn't want to know his past or something else, so I just destroyed it for him. But that doesn't make sense, Midnight asked. You're 100 years old, but we don't actually know that you're that old. Maybe just a lie? Well, Inko tried to speak up. Well, I have actually proof. I actually got a photo with him. But that doesn't prove anything. It just could be photoshopped. Everyone didn't believe his story. Him being a myth, by the way. The stories of the Demon Slayer Korra was a myth. Now, Yushiro is 200, maybe 500 years old, not 1,000. I don't fucking know. Inko shows, by the way, the photo. And yes, it's an old photo. Not digital or anything. An old 90 camera with the paper thing. I don't fucking know. The one they used in Red Rooms. When all of them saw it, yes, there's Isuku, same kind of hair. But a lot, well, longer. with over his eyes and a little bit taller than he is now. He's higher than his mom. Well, Inko, but he's a lot higher in the picture. This doesn't prove it. At that point, well, I kind of stepped in. I appeared, well, behind Isuku. No one knows that I am a god except Isuku. I said, alright, I heard enough. Everyone was shocked about my appearance. What the hell? Who are you? Don't attack me. Please don't. My name is Blue Mask, or the god of this world. What? No way. Yes way. And I know Isuku from over 100 years ago. 100 years ago? Yes. When I first met him, I knew about his existence, but didn't interact with him. I just appeared just to talk, to have a friend on Earth. Mina asked me, well, wait, if you're God, where's your angels? What? Yeah, where's your angels? No, the white wings for Christianity, or something else. It's surprising me that you went with that one. Well, kind of. I watch a lot of American sitcoms or movies, and you kind of thought of that at that point. Let me just clear something up. No, I don't have any angel. That stupid Christianity can burn in hell for what I care. It's just a bunch of bull crap. God and Jesus, well, there was a dude named Jesus billions of years ago, or actually thousands of years ago now. 2000 now? 2000 years ago. But it was just, there's actually 200. 500. Was it a million named Jesus around the world? But different languages and everything. So it can actually be proven that Jesus exists. Well, it's just folklore. And I cannot make an appearance. But I'm appearing in front of you. So, surprise, you're worthy of seeing me. So why did you come here, Blue? Isuku asked me. Well, I turned on the TV. I kind of recorded things from your past because I found it interesting. You didn't. I did. You can hate on me. Well, come over to the TV and watch his past. It will actually explain a lot. Everyone was skeptic, but they went over after 5 minutes. Jesus Christ, that's a whole long time. Anyways, first video.
You ready?
They all looked at me and says, how, all my endeavor says, how does this prove he's 100 years old? Oh, let me just do something else. Let me just put another video on. Next one.
Thank you in advance. I don't wanna dance. I don't need your hands all over me. If I want a man, then I'ma get a man.
Again, how does this prove that he's hundreds of years old? I don't know, I just want to show it. Alright, next one that actually maybe prove that he's hundreds of years old. Let's go. Wait, was that? We all looked over at Momo, and she said, that person at the start. That man that killed that woman. Isn't that the Demon King? What the book described him? What do you mean, young Yairosu? Give me a second. Well, he was described that in the last battle it was a man that was red. He had multiple mouths, white hair. Even though we only could see him in black, but he had white hair or a light color on his head. He also had multiple mouths. It was also described that that woman was Yushiro's sort of master. Everyone looked over at Yushiro. That is Lady Tamayo. She died poisoning Musan. But she left me with a jewelry. He picks out the jewelry that was actually in the picture. And the jewelry was, well, it was broken, but it was not in good shape, but it was proving that it's hundreds, maybe even a long relic from the past. That looks like hundreds of, maybe 200 years old? That kind of prove it. Anyways, most I saw in that video was, oh, their clothing. It's not the same like today, but the last one of the pictures had you with a painting of her. Wait a minute. I know that picture. I have one. Everyone looked over at Momo. Yes, a famous painter was that died a long time ago. That woman was in the picture. It was described that the woman that helped the slayers. When was it made? Over 100 years ago. It's one of 100 pictures around the world. Well, some of them was destroyed, but there were over 10,000. Now, a lot of them was destroyed, or I have around 2,000. I have mostly every picture, but some were released to the public, over 10,000. How many did you paint? 2 million? Look, she's the one that saved me back then. She's the one that gave me life again. So I owe her my life. But I can't give it back, so I had to live my life differently. So I just wondered. And that's how I ended up here. Okay. Anyways, that's all. What? Isn't there more? Well, it was just here to prove that he was 100 years old. Momo just proved it with saying she had one of the pictures that he made 100 years ago, and how they looked and everything else. Wait, can we get one more? Please? Fine. Alright. Last one. Alright. Bye. After I disappeared, well, all of the females start crying. Now, after this point, everyone believed that Isuku, well, was a demon. It's also explained why he could bring, well, be how he survived the punch, and why he's looking so different sometimes, and why he can't get into the sun. Now, after that moment, hundreds and thousands of years, Isuku has been a long ass time. The last time I saw him, well, that was that day. It's been thousands of years later since he last saw them. His friend Inko, his classmate, his teachers, and everything else. Earth is, well, destroyed. He's the only one left. Humans killed themselves because of their quirks. And he committed suicide. Walking into the sun and killing himself. Meeting up with his, well, his Lady Tamayo again. His old friends, Tanjiro, Inosuke, and everyone else from Demon Slayer. The My Hero Academia people moved on from him. And yeah, that's how Isuku Midoriya, aka Yushiro, died. There's nothing more, nothing less. If you're wondering about One for All, well, Isuku killed him. In front of everyone. He didn't care. Quirks or nothing. One for All is the new Musan. how to pronounce Michael Jackson Demon Slayer's name. So Yushiro killed him, and Shigaraki. He disappeared after that, living his life on Earth, still in his house. Family by family moving out, finding out about him, and dying. Finally, Earth got destroyed and he still survived, killing himself, because he was the only man that was on Earth. This is where the end is. I hope you enjoyed this short little video, and I hope you enjoyed the videos. I will link where I got the how I got the TikToks and YouTube short. I will leave 3 channels where I got the videos from. You go on TikTok, find the original video. I don't care. I don't like TikTok. It's fucking horrible. Good morning, goodbye, farewell, see you later. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye bye.